Hello, everybody, and welcome back inside the State Champs studio. As always, alongside former Michigan State Spartan and head coach at Turn Into, Mackenzie Long. My name is Kara Lyles. Well, Kenzie, we are in the thick of softball season. We're starting to see what teams are having success, which teams are really starting to stand out in this softball season. And with that, we have an addition this week to our top 10 teams list. What can you tell us about them?
Yeah, my favorite part about this year is a lot of teams on the top 10 list are playing against each other. And so they are going to take some losses. But one team in particular that continues to stand out and play really good competition is Woodhaven. And they've done a good job of just setting themselves up to just consistently have success. I mean, they have Ariel Kruger leading the way. They have Mia Taylor leading the way. And again, they're just finding ways to be competitive against really good teams.
And it's not just Woodhaven, right? I mean, you mentioned we have a lot of shuffling going on in the top 10. And like you said, they're playing each other. So just how does that change the way that you guys look at this top 10 teams list?
Yeah, I think this top 10 teams list is ever changing. And at the end of the day, it only matters at the end of the season. And so it's really good for teams to play each other. And if they fall off, it's not a big deal because, again, it's going to help them in the long run to allow themselves to set up for success when they're in the state championship tournament.
What is it, and I feel like a lot of people want to know this, what is it that you guys are specifically looking for as we get closer to tournament play, just how these teams are kind of showing out?
Yeah, that's a really good question because I think at the end of the day, you want to be competitive, but you want to be competitive when the aces are on the mound, right? And I think when you're playing against, like, again, this weekend we have a big tournament coming up. When you're playing multiple games in a day, you're going to have teams beat up on each other. But what happens when your ace is on the mound and you're playing mano-a-mano, best against best? And when we see those games and we see the competitiveness of those games, those are the games that matter for us.
And we have a lot of those coming up, especially as we get closer to tournament play. So we're super excited to see, like you said, ace against ace, how those games kind of turn out.
Yes.